Somebody once told me.
Hello, everybody. Hello. The Neph has been doubled. I'm so glad that you could join us today. Thank you so much, Lord No Skills. Dusty Dead, thank you for following us and for the Tier 1 subscription. Is that right? No, it's the Prime subscription. Thank you very much. Thank you so much for that. I really appreciate it. I know everyone here at WPPL does, so thank you a lot again for the sub. Be careful while you're out on the road trucking, and please be careful. Do not transport goods over great distances distracted by watching me get murdered by this devil woman on repeat. But thank you so much again for the sub and for hanging out with us. How is everyone today? I know I'm excited for a variety of reasons that I won't expound on just yet, but know that I'm going to shortly. I want to give everyone a chance to kind of just exist for a minute before we get started. But yeah, how is everyone doing? What up? Asmarius. Oh my god. You really? You're gonna leave me? What a shame. Well, Lord, it's so good to see you today. I hate that you're going to bail, but I understand. I wouldn't want anything spoiled for me either, so just be careful on your journey. Good morning, welcome. We're playing Slay the Princess. We are, it is a game where you try to kill the princess. I have bad news. She is very hard to murder. She's not always the devil, but right now she is. It's difficult. Last time we were here, she chose us as her consort. This time she's devil. Difficult times here in this oddly drawn universe. But yeah, what up, Hidden Boss? Hello, hello. I am so excited. Chad, I'll tell you right now, I'm super excited because we are going into the week of my favorite holiday here in the U.S. I know for other parts of the world it's not a thing as much. I know in Canada, Thanksgiving has already happened, but this is my favorite holiday. I love Thanksgiving. Thanksgiving is so fucking cool, and I have a lot. I mean, an absolute ton to be grateful for, and I thank the good Lord every day for my opportunity to stream, to hang out with you guys. I live relatively comfortably, no thanks to the VA. But, like, you know, I do what I can, and I'm very grateful. This is a very exciting week for me. Going into a very exciting month next week as we start December. So I'm just as elated as I can be. I'm so happy to be here streaming with you guys. This is awesome. Well, Grimos. Hello. Oh, yeah, Monwell, she's all chained up. That has never stopped her before. That has never stopped her before. Thank you, 475. Happy to see you as well. Alright, so we're gonna get right into it. We don't have a lot of time. I'm a little late starting. I was getting some things set up, and I got a phone call from my mother, and I love you guys. You know that I love you with all my heart, but Mama takes precedence. You know that. So, anyway and anyhow, I had to talk to my mama. So now I'm getting ready to bed, get to work. 32 years old. I gotta tell you, she's still mother. You can't. I'm a mama's boy. Ain't nothing for it. Now then, we gonna get cooking on this operation with devils and such. 4 dancing likes. Thanks for the lurk. Oh yeah, guys, Mary. Sometimes she does. Let me tell you something else. She succeeds very often in the killing of us. Let's see what the narrator adds about this permutation of our dear friend. For those of you who remember last time, we are on our 5th and final permutation of the princess. We have been getting our ass slapped by this monster woman more often than we haven't. But now we are here to do it again.
Looks like she could rip those chains out of the wall without a second thought.
Yeah, those chains are really more of a suggestion than a fact.
Oh, it's you again. I'd been hoping you'd find your way back here. Good to see that death doesn't stick for either of us.
Yeah, see, we die, we live, we die again. It's pretty fucking incredible with this creature.
And you brought your little knife, too. Yes. I'm going to have fun breaking you into little pieces.
I love it when giant women say that to me. Let us proceed. You look different.
You look exactly the same.
All right, fine. If you're not going to address it, I will.
What?
You've already met the princess. The princess has already met you. The two of you killed each other. Did you think you'd be able to just openly talk about all that without me noticing?
No, you try to pretend we didn't do that usually.
Maybe. You did seem to just gloss over the whole thing for a while. Of course I glossed over it. When a colleague says something insane, glossing over it is one of the best ways to stay focused and keep moving forward. Enough is enough. I believe you. And that's all the more reason to take this seriously. You don't know that whatever brought the two of you back to life isn't a fluke. And beyond that, do you know who doesn't remember anything that happened last time? Me. I don't remember.
Well, we died.
Are you okay?
Oh yeah, Augustine, she does. I'm here for it. I'm all for it. Yeah, the narrator is the character. He is central to the plot for 75. He is 100% central to the plot. He is an unreliable narrator. We have proven time and time again he is a liar who wants the narrative told his way. And the problem is, his way is not very kind to us. So we're breaking the wheel of fate. Unfortunately, we're breaking it over our own heads.
Of course I'm not okay. As far as we're all concerned, the fate of my world is still very much on the line. Not all of us have the luxury of jumping over to a parallel universe the second we die.
See, that's part of the problem. Is there's an infinite number of narrators and an infinite number of universes, and I keep killing them by doing dumb shit like dying or falling in love with the giant devil woman. You know, things like that just ruin his life. I don't attack it. I didn't. Don't worry. You got me. Pretty much everything you said is true.
I know. You and the princess have been talking about it. You don't have to be so snarky.
He does, though. So you do remember me. It's pretty sick.
Oh, I remember you all right. Best 3 minutes of my life. So, why don't we do it again?
See? She wants to fight us again. There's no reason for us to stand around talking.
Yeah. Yeah, it's really good. Alright, guys, it's good. I hope you like it, because I love this game. I have played it only with you guys. I played it a little in my off time to make sure it was something we could play before I started the stream last Wednesday, and I love it. This game is fucking phenomenal. It is in my top 5 of the year, no questions asked. Probably at the number 2 slot right now, right behind Cassette Beasts. It's very, very good. When the last time, just leave. I can just leave? That's boring. We're not leaving. She wants a fight. I want to fight her. Let's do it. How are we both still alive?
What is there to unpack? I was dead and now I'm not, and the same goes for you. There. Unpacking done. Don't you get it? We've been given free rein to wail on each other. Forever.
That is true.
Couldn't have said it better myself.
Well, time for the slapping and the stabbing and such. Let's dance.
Finally ready to complete your destined task, you launch off the wet stone floor of the basement and catapult yourself headlong towards the princess. Here we go. Let's make this count. Oh, we'll make it count, all right. As you bridge the gap, your blade slashes across the princess's chest, splitting skin and drawing a jagged line of bright red blood.
Also, sorry that good gracious me. Sorry that I last time we were here didn't I gonna say? Oh yeah, Wednesday. Wednesday's stream didn't happen because I had the flu, and I'm still kind of getting over it. Hence the cough. I genuinely apologize, by the way, for the coughing. If you guys have to put up with that.
But she's unfazed by your onslaught. Her
Good,
expression barely changes as her fist collides with your ribs, cracking them like twigs and driving you right back down to the basement floor.
Oh, I'm doing alright, Grimace. Just because I got a little cough, that's all.
You can hear her chains snap as you struggle to recover
Oh yeah,
from the
I'm at it, Night Owl. I'm up and at it. We have feathers for 475.
She almost looks disappointed in us. Why is she disappointed in us?
Oh, you don't actually get it, do you?
No.
That knife may be sharp, but you clearly don't want to kill me. It's not fun if you hesitate. It's not fun if you try to trick me and make me bleed out. It's only fun if you go straight for the heart. You need to put everything you have into seeing me dead. Or what's the point?
I like this lady
don't
a lot.
Be afraid. Don't hesitate. Kill me.
I want a woman who will just fucking kill me.
Don't let her get in your head.
I want it to be
Reincarnation
nasty.
or not,
I want
this
us to be
world
different
needs you.
people after the first 8 hours.
She's huge, but that probably means she's slower than us. Take it slow. Think it through. Don't panic. Don't listen to them. She understands something that they don't. The only way to win, the only way out of this is through her.
Let's do it.
That's your plan?
Straight through.
That's your plan. Push off the ground, ignoring the pain in your ribs as you charge at the princess once more. You can feel flesh give way before a sudden impact blunts your momentum. Your weapon tightly lodged in the bone of her arm. Pull it out. We'll try a different angle. No, we can do this. Just keep pushing. We're not gonna win if our weapon's stuck in her arm.
Keep pushing.
The princess's grin widens as the two of you push against each other, her fiery eyes and masochistic glee practically lighting up the dreary cave.
Oh no, 475. She can't. She only hears whenever we pick on the right. She doesn't know that, like, to her, it looks like we just, like, zone out and have, you know, we just have, like, a moment. The way she describes it in one of the playthroughs is basically like we're having, like, a seizure where, like, but only a minor one, so our body stops moving and we just kind of stare off into space, then reset into the conversation as though nothing happens. So she doesn't hear this. This is all us.
Yes, you finally get it, don't you?
Oh, no, you ain't seen the worst of it yet. I do.
Nothing exists outside of us. It's just you and me, dying and coming back, clashing against each other. Forever.
That's not what's going on. There's an entire world at stake here.
No. We're gonna stab
Yes.
and we're gonna stab and club until it's over.
The only thing that matters is this fight. The only thing that matters is getting stronger. And the only way to get stronger is to win, even if it takes us forever to get there. Your balance is suddenly thrown off as the princess pulls you into her knee. It collides with your ribs, and you feel them splinter, cracking like wet wood from the impact. We're fine! You have enough time to notice before the princess follows up and smashes her forehead against yours. Your grip loosens from the impact, the blade still wedged in her arm as you tumble. I said, we're fine.
Yeah, we are. Hell yeah, we
I
are.
didn't say you weren't fine. I was just describing what happened. You might not have said as much, but you certainly implied it. It really doesn't matter. The princess glances down at the blade embedded in her arm, and with near total ignorance to pain, slides it out of its sinewy prison.
Yeah, it's going great. What is it, Night Owl? I noticed you say my name. What do you need?
You forgot this.
I didn't forget it, baby. We're coming back.
Tosses it at your feet.
Don't you want to be... Actually... Let's do it! This is what she would want.
You and the princess attack each other once again, each of you dealing a single, terrible, lethal blow.
I want what she wants, which is violence.
Wait, does that mean we're
Oh, yeah.
dead? Or rather, about to be dead? As your blade pierces her sternum, the princess buries
Don't worry,
her
Night
fist
Owl.
into
It
the
wasn't
soft
messed up before. It was.
You feel a few horrific...
A lot of things happened.
Pops, a gush of fluid, and... it's over. It's finally over. No, it's not. We're just getting started.
Please.
But it is over. Dead is dead. I know this isn't the happiest ending for you, but you saved the entire world from ruin. There are few better endings than that. Well, are you going to listen to him? Or are you going to listen to me? Get up.
Get up.
Wait, no, that can't be right. Your eyes bolt open and you push yourself back to your feet. Alive. Ha! I told you. I told you this wasn't over. What about her? The blade went right through her heart.
No.
What about her? If we're fine, then she's fine.
Hell yeah, voice of the stubborn. Let's do it. Yeah, Vectron, unfortunately the knife is us. That blade there is the sharp blade of destined death. It is the only thing in this universe that exists that kills her, and she is the only thing in this universe that kills us, and I love it.
No, she's dead. She has to be... No! Right. We're all shit out of luck, aren't we?
No. We're right.
I knew it. I told you we should all believe in her. This is perfect.
We should believe in her.
The princess rises from the ground, staggering slightly, one hand wrapped around the hilt of the blade still buried in her heart.
We don't even need to start over anymore, do we? Let's go again.
She pulls the weapon from her chest, barely wincing, and hurls it at your feet.
It's not where our heart is, for the record, Night Owl. It's where hers is. She's not human, and neither are we. Her heart is in the dead center. We've seen it before when we took her apart. We ripped her fucking little rib cage open before. It's made of knives, by the way, and the heart's in the dead center of her. We know where the heart is in this bitch. We've taken her down a few times, and she's killed us just as many, and I love her for it.
You know what to do. Again.
Yes, this is some real Lee Young energy. He came and ascended to godhood to show all of us the proper way to die, the way all men should die. Lee Young is like the hero and the lesser the lesser exemplar of the double horse. I love him so much. I'm glad he's here in our memories. Not on Earth anymore. He did die, actually, for real. Yeah, exactly. But yes, there are, in fact, more voices. There are more voices. There are lots of voices, unfortunately. Because I thought, dead. Well, I mean, confused. What if we're lucky?
Back. What's the point of fighting her if she can
Like
just
a ripe,
do
like
that?
a ripe melon.
All of you need to settle down. This whole situation is coming dangerous and close to untethering. She clearly never actually died. You just missed her heart, that's all. Oh, we just missed her heart. Oh, of course, that's all. You were the one who said we hit her heart. You were the one who said it was finally over. Well, I guess I had it wrong. You guess you had it wrong? Aren't you supposed to know everything? I never said I knew everything.
Yeah, honestly, with 75, this shit has like a lot of games I've played lately have had like big Disco Elysium energy, and this one is one amongst them. It's very fun for that. It's just yeah. The voices in my head told me that I couldn't die, and also that I am a small part of a greater cosmere that ultimately affects the universe and everyone who lives in it. It's pretty exciting. All right, let's do it again.
With an unbreakable determination, you snatch the blade from the floor and stumble back to your feet. Both you and the princess quake with adrenaline
I love this
as your
horrible
eyes
goblin
lock
person.
across the basement floor and share a knowing look. Free from hesitation, you close the distance, both you and the princess aiming to end each other. Your blade digs into her neck, grinding against her vertebrae as her fist connects with your body. The impact forces the air from your lungs, stars dancing in front of your eyes as you fail to keep your bearing. You both collapse to the ground before either of you has a chance to survey the damage. And then we get up.
Fuck yes, we do.
Yes. And then you get up.
This is good shit.
That was a good one. More.
Slay the princess.
You and the princess exchange dozens of devastating blows. Sometimes you manage to strike first, and sometimes she tears through you before you have a chance to act. But more often than not, each of you fells the other in the same moment. And then you get up and do it again, and again, and again, and again, and again, and again. We're all still here. This is all gonna be okay. Isn't it? Isn't it?
He'll never answer. He's gone.
What are you waiting for? I'm right here. Do you think this is... What is this place?
This is the end, dear one.
It's... we do this? Huh. I didn't think we had it in us. But I guess that stuck-up control freak was right. It's the end of the world, isn't it? It's the end of everything. Far from it. We're still here. And she's still here too.
I feel so... tired.
Oh yeah, welcome back, biblically accurate princess. There it is. Your hidden mouse is great.
She's gone. Where did she go? Should we try and find her? And where's that mirror again? Why is it here? Why now?
I love this. It's gonna be fine, just trust me.
But it feels so bad. Like looking into it right now is going to be the end of everything. Screw the mirror. We just need to find the princess.
Everything inside is gonna be nice.
If you say so. We'll trust me. Maybe there'll be a good fight there. Maybe we'll find her again.
Gaze into your reflection. Silence as you reach forward. They're gone once again. The mirror always makes them leave, but you need to see what's in it. You are nothing at all. Hell yeah, bird face. I'm glad to see I'm Crow. Crow and I are one. He is Crow and I am Crow. We are Crow. But that isn't right. You can't be nothing. You focus your gaze and you see it. A figure, faint and veiled in shadow, beyond the reflection. Terrible Toothbird. That's me. I'm Terrible Toothbird.
I think you know what I am.
Yeah. Are you the narrator? Oh? Always wanted to be Terrible Toothbird. Honestly, for anybody, that'd be pretty fucking crazy. I'm glad they didn't do that. Yeah. It's pretty rad. Oh, hello. That's not good. So you're the narrator. I was wondering if I'd ever get to see you.
The narrator, yes. I suppose that's my job, isn't it? You needed help after all, an objective voice to guide your blade. But you were never supposed to see me. I wonder how many worlds you've damned to extinction to fall this far.
And fall anywhere. Are you something like me?
Oh, I'm nothing like you.
Sure.
I'm an echo, likely one of many. Somebody made you after all, and I'm what's left of him. Not that I'm the only one who can make that claim. I'm sure you've met many others like me.
You said that before. Has every narrator really been different? There's 3 questions. All of them are good questions. Wait, go back. Now hold on. Let's just save here. There we go. All these are good questions, and I intend to ask all of them.
Of course. That is by both necessity and design. This construct here exists in many places at once. Anytime you failed, anytime you thought yourself dead, it would restart and shunt both your consciousness and hers into another world.
Yeah, but why though?
But you'll be awake soon. And then it won't be able to work like that anymore.
Do you have anything to say for yourself at all?
I do. People out there are real. No matter what you do to them, no matter what you enable, I want you to remember that.
Does it hurt when pieces of that break off like that?
It doesn't hurt. I don't feel pain. Not physically.
Why'd you lie to me with the looping now?
Any other version of me you talked to was just that, a version of me. It wasn't me. As to why they lied, perhaps they thought that admitting to it would have pushed you to certain realizations that would have made finishing your task impossible. Maybe they were just in denial.
This is neat.
I'm sure many of them were convinced that they had to be the first version of them you'd encountered. Anything else would have been too existentially unpleasant.
Interesting.
For all I know, each of those other versions of me could have had entirely different understandings of how this construct works. Who's to say which of them are right and which of them are wrong, really? Except for me. I can tell you for a fact that I'm right.
I don't believe you. Where's the princess?
She is the shifting mound, the ebb and flow, the capacity to change. She is transformation, or most of it. Her nature is why I had to die, for she becomes that which others perceive her to be. But an echo can't perceive things, not in the way that people can. So I tucked a part of myself into the folds of this construct to guide you. This isn't the end just yet. You can still destroy her and save everyone. You were made to do this single task, and you will still have a chance to fulfill your purpose once I'm gone.
I don't know all that. Interesting. I wasn't supposed to see all this. I was like, well, of course not. I mean, what am I?
The long quiet. The god I made to rid the world of death.
Well, hold on now. That could be me.
You are you. And if you would let everything work the way it was supposed to, you never would have woken up to the reality of your true nature. There's no accounting for free will.
There's only a limited number of questions, and they're all important. That's kind of good. Can't I just will her into something small? It's a good question.
As you are now, you won't be able to will her into anything. You don't work the way a living being does. Not anymore. And as you were before, you couldn't be trusted with the knowledge of what she is. No one could be trusted with that knowledge. Intrusive thoughts have a way of creeping in and ruining everything. It's why I had to die.
Run out of questions. That's kind of fun. I'm not going to destroy her, and I want you to know that before you die.
Well, there's no reasoning with a god. Even one you've woven into existence yourself. I've said my piece, and my time is up. It's like I said, I'm just an echo. And echoes always fade away.
I see myself with newfound clarity. Okay. A vast and nascent god. It's finally time for you to wake up. All of this is you. Fierce vessel. There's nothing for you to find. I don't know about all that. Because killing her is boring. There we go. Oh yeah, no, this is good. I like this.
I can finally see you. And you can finally see me.
No, this is good. This is definitely worth creating. I have no reason to believe this was not a good thing to have done. You know, whatever. Nothing bad was done here today.
It's been so long, and my heart has ached for this moment. I've missed you dearly.
Yeah, no, this is cool. I've missed you too. Did you know about the echo? Did you hear our conversation?
Every word you spoke found its way to me. I know him, and I know his construct. He was deluded by his fear of death. Pay him no mind.
This is indeed the time of debatable choices. I don't really know what that means. I'm the long quiet.
Names are their attempts to capture that which cannot be captured. They call me the shifting mound, a pale imitation of what I actually am.
What are you, though? So what happens now? You're a terrible pile of shifting human beings. I'm a void. A terrible void beyond measure. Which also makes sense now that I can understand that all my questions are in the void. And the feathers.
Ever the passive player, always reacting and never acting. But it's woven into your nature, isn't it? When the echo spun us from one into two, he gave you a choice and me a role to play. I am not death, but I contain it in my multitudes.
Sure.
So, will you attempt to destroy me and bring about a world devoid of death and the possibility of meaning? Or will you open the final doors to our liberation?
Yeah, that second thing you said sounds way cooler. Don't you have a say in all this? What do you want?
Of course I have a say in all of this. You and I share reflections of each other's burdens, just as you and I share reflections of each other's gifts. If we didn't, the winding paths that brought us here wouldn't have been full of strife and conflict.
Yeah, the second thing sounds way cooler. The first thing sounds boring. If you were to become this, if you were always going to become this, then what's the point of me doing anything? Did it matter what roads I walked? All of them would have led to this moment.
If you're saying that, it's because you don't yet understand. But we cannot use words alone to grasp at things that words cannot express. And you cannot rationalize with logic that which defies it. Violence and passion are dances that both of us know well. If this is what it takes to enlighten you...
Are we gonna fight? I don't want to fight
so
you. You
be
seem
it.
cool. I'll fight you. You seem that red.
The sensation of bleeding and sweating
Yeah.
and breaking
Hell
and
yeah.
bending and dying and living comes back in vivid color. A past that is also present. A pain that is everything and yet nothing at all. You feel the shame of 100 deaths and the pride
Oh, I
of
get it
100
now.
conquests. All of
It's
the peaks
her
and
experiences of
valleys
us.
weaving themselves into a single tapestry.
I get
free
it.
of
Okay.
beginning and free of end. Do you remember when we killed each other with such fervent passion that death itself no longer sat on our shoulders?
Yeah, dude, that was rad. Didn't have to hurt each other. But it was pretty fucking rad. It's one of these two. We didn't have to, but it was fucking rad.
It was. Triumph does not exist without defeat. Birth does not exist without death. It is through conflict that we create beauty. Your little hair strikes a stake into your body, and another, and another, and another. Do I miss your heart because I can't stand to see it go? But the stakes meant nothing to you. You had a desire, and you set that desire free. You lifting me and me lifting you. forever and ever and ever, consumed by true belief there was nothing that could hold us back.
The feeling never left me, dog.
Then there's no need for you to fight what we are. Whenever you're ready, we can leave together, hand in loving hand.
Let's do this. Let's fucking get it. Hold on, I'm gonna save here because this is something that's worth revisiting. I don't know. What's the actual hard save? There we go. We need a hard save for this one. So I want to come back and revisit this. But I'm gonna choose though. I want to go with that. I want to see what this ending is. The one where I leave. But I'll do that later. Let's see here. I don't know. This is complicated. There's a lot of good story elements here. This is neat. I'm gonna roll a dice for this one. We'll come back. We will return. We always do. On a 3-up, it's the first one. On a 1 and 2, it's the second one. The first one it is.
Nothing brings me greater joy than to hear those words. The final peace lies with you.
Free yourself. Oh, into yourself. Okay. The body of an ancient creature stirs from its hibernation, and you feel a sensation in limbs you once couldn't fathom. Everything here except for her is you. You feel your wings spanning a cosmic scale, but twisted and crumpled and bound in agonized tension to a finite plane. You feel the glass of the construct pressing in on you, confining you across infinite sides and infinite angles. You push back and you strain against it, but it does not yield.
I love you.
Take her hand. Once all the unyielding tension breaks. You are free, and she is with you.
It's magnificent.
There are no words, no thoughts to describe the absolute reality. Something that simply is. What happens now?
Everything. Just like it always has been. And just like it always will be.
Somebody once told me.
Thank you, Shooby-Doo, for the subscription with the Twitch Prime. Super appreciative. You've come at a fascinating time. And a good one at that. You know, remember, it is weird to come here and do this, to be what I came to destroy. I'm very fond of it, though. You step forward into 1,000 dawns and 1,000 sunsets, each of which contain 1,000 more. You exist and you are aware, just as you always have been, and just as you always will be. Though conflict is your nature, the two of you will never be alone. The two of you never know fear. You and she are finally home. And that's that, baby! GG! Hell yeah, we did it. We absolutely got there. Alright, stellar. No worries, Harold. This was super fun. Interesting. Here's the track order for a special playlist for you. Okay. I'm not doing all that. That's cool. Thank you. Now we're gonna load the game and go back. Let's see what happens when I make her see it from my perspective. I've got the ending I want, which is I became something fucking stellar.
If you need more time to open your eyes, then I will give you all the time in the world.
Don't worry, Lettermaker. I'm sure she has an infinite number of selves and sisters. You'll make it work.
The masses mob you. There is no beginning to them, nor is there an end. There is only the flood of bodies. And every moment you hold every possible sensation at once, and then you hold them all again.
Yeah?
And in the end, you returned it to me. For a brief moment, you were everything.
Yeah, I was pretty rad.
Needed ordering. But without chaos, there is no reason.
I think I understand you now.
You saw with a single pair of eyes what you needed dozens to comprehend. And now here we are, each with millions of eyes, and all of them opening to what we are. To question everything is to deny proof of the reality that lies in front of you. To live alone within the caverns of your mind is to trap yourself in them forever.
Later, did you, Ed?
But you did not live alone. You found me, and we
yes,
held
the headless
trust in each
princess.
other for no reason than to believe in something that wasn't us. Cold skepticism turned to liberation, but it required a journey to blossom. Though you have blossomed, do you have no more journeys left to make? What of those in the spaces beyond? Would you erase the path ahead to hold everyone still?
I just wish to protect everybody, if I'm honest with you.
And that is what I want too, to protect them from the horrors of an eternity without me.
What, yeah.
Boundless torrent of blades cut you from boundless angles. You are a body. You are
Later, Dizzy. Thank you for coming, though.
You are a body again. And you feel all of it. On it goes until your bodies are not your thoughts, are not you. Alive, dead, alive, dead, alive, dead, then alive and dead and alive and dead all at once. You learn to put yourself away and to follow the flow of reality. And you used it to rise above me. You died countless steely deaths, and you lived countless short lives, and yet it is all so far behind you. Unjust impossibilities pushed you to become something you would never have been without them.
Let's see. We were self-destructive, though. I don't know, but the agony does give the journey meaning.
And even then, what we saw was not an ending. When I thought I had reached an unconquerable peak, you showed me how much further I could still climb. Nothing is immutable. Everything that is exists only in relation to everything it isn't. There is no constant. There is no center. Open your eyes and accept what we are. We can leave this prison together.
Interesting stuff. This time we're gonna destroy her. We've shown that like loving her is cool and it has a good ending. Interesting, and another save spot right there. Because again, there's like the permutations here are great, and I'm excited about all of them. We override that real quick. Sick nasty. Whoopsie doodle. How do I fuck this up? There we go. There we go. Stellar, I must be able to change
What I
you.
offer you is not perspective. It is truth.
Whatever you're trying to do right now, you don't have to do it alone.
Hey, hey! It's no idea. You have no idea how good it is to hear you, hero.
It's good to be here. She's too many things all at once out here. If you want to get through to her, you need some way to get through all of that divine confidence. There's still a piece of me nestled close to where it all began. I can take you there. I can take you to her heart.
It's time to resume our dance.
She's relentless, isn't she? Let's make this quick. Are you ready?
Oh, I'm ready.
Then let's go.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah, we're here with the art and such.
And here we are. I'd say we were back where it all started, but I guess it's a little after that, isn't it? Do you need me to describe things?
I like it for old time's sakes. Did anyone else make it to the cabin? I'm curious.
It's just us. I think the rest of them are still out there, jumbled up in the rest of her.
In the absence, could you say for old time's
Yeah.
sakes?
Of course. The interior of the cabin is, well, it's a cabin.
Oh, this
yeah.
is good.
There isn't much here, just a table and a knife and a door. And some windows.
Stupid Eldritch cabin.
You know, come to think of it, I don't think he ever really mentioned the windows, did he? There's no mirror, either. I think you broke it. And I know you're still trying to find some middle ground, but if things go south, we're going to need that blade.
Is he really gone?
Yeah, it's dead silent in here. Whatever it was that was left of him, I don't think it could handle you waking up to godhood. Pretty sure he got obliterated.
I don't actually how I feel about him being gone.
Yeah, it's complicated. He put us through hell, but he's been part of us since the very beginning, hasn't he?
Well, we're gonna take that knife.
That's probably for the best. It's always seemed to give us more options than not.
I really don't think we should take that knife, because like every time we
Remember the
do,
first
something
time
bad
we were
happens.
here? The first time we heard her voice.
Have you figured out what you want to do yet, or are you going to keep trying to find a center that doesn't exist?
It sounded just like that. A little sharp, a little menacing. Only she didn't know us. And down we go. We shouldn't keep her waiting.
And there you are, knife in hand. It really brings me back. Have you given up on talking? Have you finally decided to kill me? You'll have all of eternity to yourself after this. Why don't we chat a little before I go?
I'm gonna stay with her this time. Are you the same as you are out there?
No. I feel like I'm myself again.
Huh. I don't want to hurt anybody. Like, that's the thing.
Well, I don't want to be at the end of that knife, so how about we figure something out? What if we tried doing this forever? I can do whatever you think I can, right? So make me put it all back. Make me fix the Echo's construct and make me wipe our memories of everything that's happened. Make me send us back to the beginning, before we woke up. Before either of us saw the truth.
Yeah, like, that's fucking boring, though. That's not an
Can
ending.
she really do that? Are you sure that's what you want?
No, it is not what I want. The people out there, if you don't continue to exist, they continue to die and suffer.
Fixing that is on you, not me. If you want me to help them, you'll have to make me help them.
And I don't want to forget you. You're pretty sick, actually.
That's sweet. But unless you do, the whole world ends, right? Not like I care, but it seems important to you.
We'll find ourselves back here eventually.
And if we do, nothing is stopping us from making the same choice. We could just keep doing this forever.
Yeah, that's literally insanity, lady. I don't want this, and I don't want to kill you. Alright. Interesting. Interesting stuff.
I don't think that's something we'll ever get to know. But odds are we've probably done it before.
It's not great, I admit. What if I bring up the end of everything? That's a good question. Like, what if things change?
Who cares? We've hurt each other plenty, and I still like you. And if you're hesitating, then you must still like me, too.
You know, you're pretty rad. You're a horrible nightmare monster, but I like you.
Neither do I. But we won't be alone for long.
Interesting
I'll be right
stuff.
here, waiting for you.
I remember the beginning that this is a love story. I didn't think it'd be one where we had to decide, like, the fate of reality for a while. She is our horrible nightmare master. Damn right, 475. Is there any other way?
You brought that knife down here for a reason. Either you use it to kill me,
Yeah, I
or
told you bringing the
use
knife
it
was
to
a dumb
put things
idea.
back.
Interesting. Interesting. Bring the knife never works out for us, though. Like, I knew that when I picked it up. But that's okay.
Well, if we change our minds, we change our minds. What matters is that we'll always have a choice. This is just the one we're making now.
Yeah, I don't know all that. I'm gonna go back and not bring the knife, because I am curious. We'll go through the fucking trouble always. We'll go back through it. We'll go right back, because I'm not bringing that. They're gonna do it, like, makes things worse. And I knew this.
And that... Were we so... Nothing is in you. There is no open...
Let's see here.
Whatever you're...
It's good to
It's
hear
good
you,
to
Chief.
There's still...
It's top.
Alright, let's do it. I'm ready.
Then let's go.
Let's go. We save here, though, because I think we didn't before. Which was a mistake on my part.
Yeah. You know,
Just skip all that.
it's just... Yeah. Yeah. No blade it is. I'm not sure what we'll be able to do without it, but your judgment has gotten us this far.
I trusted the hero last time and you can't. The hero is cool, but he's not super helpful. His outcome is just the same thing we've done
Do you
every
remember
time.
the first time we were here?
Have you figured out what you want to do yet?
There we go. Now let's
Down
try it
we
again,
go.
but no knife this
We
time.
shouldn't keep her waiting.
And there you are.
I don't even feel bad about
Hands
Saves coming.
empty.
Hey, because we've got an ending one
So you
already.
don't feel like
but
recreating
also,
our first meeting detail for
Oh
detail.
my god.
I
I
wonder what
changed
else
the
would
rules
be
at my
different.
leisure. Alright, there we go. Hands empty, DC. Don't feel like recruiting for me.
Maybe there's still room for us to chat before the final curtain call. What do you say?
That's how we do that. Let's have a little sit down. Let's have a little siesta. I don't want to be a god. Shit sucks.
Honestly, me neither. No. I feel like I'm myself again.
I like that she's just like, nah, this shit sucks. What if we just leave?
Do you know where this cabin is? Because I don't. I don't even know what's supposed to be outside other than us. What would even happen if we leave? What would that even mean?
I don't know. I don't know. I've always wanted to just leave with you. I didn't like being a god. I don't want that damn door just as we are. Yeah, honestly, that. Oh, that's pretty funny. There we go.
Okay,
Take my
then.
terrible claw.
Let's leave.
I think I'm gonna stay right here. Whatever you're doing right now, wherever you're going, it feels like it's for just the two of you.
Give me your hand. Take my terrible claw, woman. Thanks for everything, man.
Don't mention it. Thanks for making all the hard choices along the way.
Let's get the fuck out of here. It's quiet as you ascend, a comfortable silence filling a space that used to be flooded with violence, words, and noisy thoughts. This game is so pretty in some way. There's an energy in the silence, an electricity, the anticipation of the unknown. At the top of the stairs, the princess stalls, eyes fixed on the cabin door. You feel her hand tremble in yours. She's unsure of herself for the first time in her long and short existence. She has no part to play anymore, and she knows this. And yet she still is. And then she crossed the room to the door outside, pulling you excitedly with her.
This is it. I have no idea what it's gonna be like out there.
Yeah, listen, no one does. This game's a fucking ride, lady.
Not that I'm scared or anything. It's exciting, really. Anything could happen. And if it's bad, then it won't be bad. Not with you.
Yeah, hell yeah. I love this princess, and I'm gonna say so. She's cool.
I love you too.
Hell yeah, you do. I'm the
But I'm
fucking
trying not
best.
to be
I'm the
sappy about
biggest
it.
bird,
I get
bitch.
all emotional.
I've always wanted to be the largest bird. Yeah, there we go. We kill the princess, we live, we die again. It's pretty rad. Hell yeah, look at it. We did it, baby. Woo! We've written about stabbings per minute. I get stabbed sometimes. It's alright. I do, 475, but I just like right over the same ones because I don't care. Once I'm done with this game today, I'm probably never going to play it again. No offense to the people who made this game. It's super, super good, and I love it. But, like, as much as I love this game, like, I don't play games after I've beaten them very often. It's a very rare occurrence that I'll play them. Like, if there's something that has tons of options, like Baldur's Gate, I'll beat it 8 or 9 times like I did, but, like, generally speaking, once I've seen a story, I never tend to forget it. Praise God for that. But I do never tend to forget it. So I just don't play them on. So I'm exploring all my options today because it may very well be the last time. And that's okay too.
And here we are.
We're gonna go downstairs and just stab her with a knife real quick too. One last time. For the road, eh?
That's probably for the best.
Into that basement, baby.
Have you fixed?
And down we...
And there you are. You'll have all of eternity to yourself after this. Why don't we chat?
So this is
Eat
it.
piss.
So, whatever world you want to build without me, I hope it works out.
Yeah, this isn't the ending I would have wanted anyway. I'm just doing
Despite our
it 'cause
differences, I've always loved you, and I wish you nothing but the best.
Thanks, lady. Whatever action you brought you and the princess into being was rough and jagged and left each of the piece of the other. By destroying her once and for all, you also destroyed part of yourself, and the world hasn't ended.
She's gone. And I don't think she's coming back.
Yeah, nothing good will come of this. No, she's not. We have that's
that
not part of her.
a metaphor, or are you being literal? It doesn't matter. We don't need to linger down here anymore. Let's get going.
The cabinet itself.
It's quiet here.
A world free from death. Interesting. It's the same as before. We push against the thing.
He's gone. She's gone. No one is left to trap us here but us.
What have we made? Ah, the sun! We made the sun! That's not a good thing to make here. And then the shattering. Before you lies the endless expanse of absolute reality, a new absolute reality. One forged by your will and by a long, arduous cycle of bloodshed that has stained your hands countless times. There will be no more bloodshed in the new world.
It's fine.
I knew we'd finally see it through. All it takes to be a winner is grit and determination.
We really did win, didn't we?
Yeah, we did, boys that cheated. We always
We're
do.
the house now. We get to make the rules. This is nice. No more hunting. No more running. Just us. And whatever's out there.
Absolute reality. Who would have thought there was really a world outside of us? And who would have thought we'd actually wind up siding with him?
The whispering. And the coercion. And the bickering. Everything horrible about being alive has stopped. I could get used to this.
That wasn't very hard at all. Speak for yourself.
Well, boys, how does it feel? We're not just on top of the pecking order, we are the pecking order now. I hope this was all worth it, because I'm personally inconsolable.
Voice of the smitten, me too, buddy.
Lucky for us, you have forever to get over it. Time mends a lot of things. You'll get better.
Hear, hear. To our vanquished foe.
It's good to be back. Now we just have to figure out what to do with ourselves. Forever. No problem. We can do that, yeah? Yeah. We can do that.
And do an unending dawn. Yeah, alright. There's like, that's kind of it, right? Like, our other option is to kill her as the godhood, and that is as the godhead. Like, that's our other option, is to destroy her. And, like, I think that's our last ending we need to get. Dude, it's so good. I love it. I will say one thing. I will say that I think the ending where you and the true her leave is the ending that I would say is probably my favorite. And if I wasn't playing this on stream, it would be the ending I would take. Playing this on stream is weird, right? Because, like, you want to show everyone as many things as you can. But I have a thing, right? Where I try to play a game once through, and I play it exactly like, when I played it the first time, I try to play it with the exact same choices I would make, and, like, was it really me in the situation? This one was a little different, because this game was all about choices. It wasn't just a narrative where your choices affected the ending. Your choices were the ending. And it feels kind of weird to, like, go through and play this game without making, without that, like, as your primary point of context. I think, were it just me, I would take the true love ending, where we just, like, grabbed her and made our own world in the unknown, without all this godhood shit. Free of our own, like, vices and our violences, and becoming something new and beautiful and better for it. I think that's the ending I would choose, but I'm a kind of a hopeless romantic like that. And it's just the way it is. I really do go in for, like, love and all that shit. I always have and I always will. But what I will say is that, like, so there is an ending I think that is, in my opinion, better than the others that we have. But I'm going to show you as many as I can, because, again, we're not coming back. So, if we're not coming back, then it's all up for here, Don't overwrite that. One last load. Yeah, I'm with you, What's Up. The one where we just, the truest ending is the one where we just grab her, and that's the one we're gonna go out on. We're gonna go out on it one more time for the road. But I want to, but let's go stab her as a god once. Yes. Shush. You're a hell of a creature, you are.
And that.
Let's see if we can stab her here.
Were we? Nothing. There is no.
I think we might only be able to do that. Yeah, let's do this here. Let's try slaying her here.
Now you think you can destroy me? If it takes all of eternity.
Let's see what happens if I try to destroy her in her full power. I know it's probably not gonna work.
Break it.
You don't have to face her alone.
Good to have
It's
you
good.
here.
You'll never be able to strike a decisive blow from out here. There's still a piece of me nestled close to where it all began.
Okay.
It's time to resume.
She's
Okay, so it just takes you back to the cabin. That's fine. I'm 100% okay with that. Alright, so the only way out is through the true death in the true cabin. That's fine.
Yeah.
We'll just go through it all one more time here.
It's... Yeah. Yeah. No blade it is. The stair.
Yeah, true love's ending. The only ending I take in my real life is the one we're going to end on. It should be the final one.
And there
the
you
true
are,
ultimate one.
hands empty. And here I thought you wanted to kill me. Are you getting cold feet? Are you trying? Maybe there's still room for us to chat before the final curtain
I'm
call.
curious to see whether... Yes. I don't want to be a god.
Honestly, me neither.
Yeah. I love how, like, blasé she is about that, too. Just, honestly, being a god sucks. Like, she's just super cool about it. That's part of why I was like, you're so great.
No. I feel like I'm myself again.
That's a purse. I don't think I ever wanted to slay you.
You were the one who decided to come down here without a weapon. So, what's your plan?
I don't know, man. I make terrible decisions all the time. We just leave.
Do you know where this cabin is? Because I don't. I don't even know what's supposed to be outside other than us. What would even happen if we leave? What would that even mean?
I just want to leave, dude. I don't know.
I want that too.
I think I'm gonna stay right here.
Thanks for everything, baby.
Don't mention it.
I will mention it. You're a cool guy. We're going out this gate now. It's pretty good.
This is it. Not that I'm scared or anything. And if it's bad...
You're wonderful. You're a
Well,
wonderful
I'm trying-
princess. I'm glad we're friends. Yeah, hell yeah. Big bird claw ending. Let's get the fuck out of here. That's fucking Slay the Princess, baby. We're done. There ain't no others. We're at the end. That's it. That's what we got. So this is Slay the Princess. I don't know what else to add. I think I've done everything I could possibly want to do. This is stellar. I saw the Godhead ending. It's boring. Killing her's boring. It's all boring. The only thing that ever matters to me is the same shit that mattered to me in Baldur's Gate. The same shit that mattered to me in Persona. The same shit that mattered to me in, oh shit, if I could. Cassette Beast. The same shit that mattered to me in every single game we've played, chat. The only thing that ever matters to me. The death of false gods and the finding of true love. These are the things that matter to me. The things that have only ever mattered to me. The things that define me and my opinion on video games, on narratives, on storytelling, on life. Love, death, absolution, all that shit's super cool. It's all super important. It is the defining characteristics of humanity. And I'm so excited about all of it. God, I love this kind of game. God, I love those narratives and stories. And I'm so glad I get to share that love, that genuine passion for this title and so many others that have themes like this with you guys. I was wondering if that would happen anytime soon. We are so worthy of these things, and I'm so glad. I'm so glad we get to do it. We get to double the horse, find true love, kill the false gods. This is a good day for us. We found it all, and I don't know what else to do now, man. Honestly, I got an hour left with you. I think I'm gonna transition to another game. It is not going to be our next game for stream. I am going to right now tell you it's not going to be our next game for stream. I might play an hour of I might just hang out with you guys and talk. I'm probably gonna play an hour of not Men of War, but oh shit, what is that one? Gates of Hell Lost Front. I might play an hour of that or something to hang with you guys. I don't want to start anything big on with 1 hour left, you know? That feels the most genuinely unsatisfying. We need to start fresh. We come in hot with something new, not just here's an hour or something, you know? We gotta do it right. So I just play something kind of fun, hang out an hour with you guys. Any objections to that plan? Yeah, I might ask for it up, Whacker. You never can tell with me. Thank you, Whacker. I really appreciate it. And I appreciate you. I'm glad that I've got to meet you through doing this. I'm glad to meet so many of you people. That sounds really impersonal, and I don't mean it to. So many of y'all, specifically, like, in the chat, have become actual friends of mine this last 2 years, and I'm really glad of it. Actually, it's just a year. No, it's a little more than it. No, not quite 2. More than a year, not quite 2. It's complicated. But yeah, this last, like, so I'm just going to say 2 for simplicity's sake. I've become friends with a lot of you guys, and I'm so grateful for it. I love you guys, too. I'm very, very grateful. But yeah. Nah, that's cool. I love a happy ending too, as if I do. It's true, Night Owl. We gotta do it once. We can't do it. We got the girl, we killed the guy, we saved the world. We made a new world. It was fucking dope. Oh, that was good. That is so good. What is my next game going to be? That is a good question. I have not started Tactica yet, Night Owl. I want to. I want to do that. I was planning on probably doing that Wednesday, if I'm honest with you. I think that was going to be our Wednesday title. I don't know how, like, that might have been it. I'm going to go ahead and leave it on the main menu here for a second. While I check on my library and see if I had anything else lined up at all. Besides that, but I gotta tell you, I don't believe I do. Because I think Tactica is probably our next game, if I'm honest. I have a few others I want to play. Like, I have Regalia of Men and Monarchs, I think, as a game that'd be fun to play, but it's a filler. I'm not even gonna lie to you. That game is good, but it's filler. It's until something really interesting comes along and steals up my whole attention. Just like this one did. Like, I don't think we're going to come back to anything like that. So that's going to be kind of interesting. Like, because I'm looking at my library right now, so if I have anything, I'm really excited. Oh, actually, yes, we do have something. I almost completely forgot. I do intend to start American Arcadia soon as well. If you haven't seen it, I've just picked it up. That is one that I'm going to go through soon. It's very like Stanley Parable. Outside. It's very odd, but very interesting. So I picked up American Arcadia. I hope we can play through it on stream. It's definitely one of the next ones they're going to do, probably after Tactica, if I'm honest. There's a goodly number of games I want to play, and a lot of them are just like, they're just very weird. And I can't promise we'll finish all of them. Some of them are not games that you finish. Some of them are games that I just do like 1 or 2 of and like you can call it good. It's very rare that I get hooked, like I just fall in love with a narrative or with an art style or with just a feeling, the way I have with this game and the way I have with so many of the others. You know what I mean? So I am very blessed. Like I said, I fell in love with Cassette Beast like this. I fell in love with this game like this. I think that it's going to be a while before I fall in love with another game quite as hard as I have those two. It's just kind of hard to express it, you know. One of the reasons I hadn't played Tactica yet is also because I've fallen back into my time at Porsche, and I'm really just enjoying the shit out of that game. I wanted to play it on stream, but I know that Werlen's been playing it. I've played the My Time games, and it just felt like, I know at one point I was like, I don't care if someone else is playing the same game, because it's different eyes see different things, but on some level, I like playing these weird, obscure, kill the god, get the girl type stories, and I kind of like that's become my genre for our streams, you know? Like, you see that some people play specific types of games, and I like that I kind of bring that energy to the WBPL, and so I haven't deviated from it very much, just because, well, it's a very specific niche, but it's my niche. So anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and take down the stream. I'm gonna reset. I'm gonna come back up in under 5 minutes with Gates of Hell Ostfront just to fill an hour, and when I do, we'll just kind of hang out for a little bit and see how it goes. I know that today's schedule's a little off. I know that the stream that follows mine's been canceled. I don't know what game was being played. I'm gonna be honest with you, where I've been out sick. I just don't have a clue. So we have a little bit of extra time, a little bit of wiggle room. I'm gonna check. So what happens is, I'm gonna drop the stream. I'm gonna use the restroom. I'm gonna get a fresh bottle of water, and I am going to see what the schedule looks like, and maybe we just play Gates of Hell and hang out for a little while. And after that. So anyway, if y'all wouldn't think that'd be fun to do, you can hang out. If you're done since Princess is done, then I'll see you later. You know how it goes. All right, everybody. I'll see you in just a few minutes. Oh, Cobalt Core. Hold on, Hidden Boss. I'll look it up. I'll put it on my list of things to look up after the stream. I don't want to like ever talk over you guys. I know that some of you are trying to say stuff, and I just get on my, I get on a roll talking and just zone right out. Give me 1 second. Come on. I always look up the games that y'all recommend too, even if they're not something that I'll play, because I know that some of the games that have been recommended like are very cool and interesting. They're just not my style. My style is very specific. It's either like time-eating farm games or like esoteric art projects like Slay the Princess, and it's just very odd. Anyway, so I'll be back in just a few minutes. Yeah, Grimos, American Arcadia. That one's probably our next one. It's gonna be a little different, but we'll get through it. What up, Jack? I said you dropped in, but just give me just a second. I'm gonna reset the game to the next game. Yeah, that is a Wednesday title. I agree with you now. All right, give me just a few minutes, gentlemen. Well, and ladies, and those who identify by other monikers.